Hi, I'm Brian Bromberg. I'm a native New Yorker. I'm also a consumer protection lawyer. I'm down here in downtown Manhattan. I offer free consultations, ready to help you address your problems with debt collectors, car dealers, credit card companies. I'm here to help you. Call me today. I'll see what I can do for you. I offer a free consultation for up to 20 minutes, and let's sit down and talk. I often get asked what a class action is. It's really very simple. The court decides, well, it can go forward as a class action. It's appropriate for treatment as a class action. That's called class action certification. But when you cut it down to the basics, it's really just one person stepping forward and representing a bunch of people who've been taken advantage of in a similar manner. I myself have handled many class actions. I've been doing class action litigation for more than 15 years now. I've been a lawyer for more than 20 years. And I've had many class actions that I've gotten certified. Class actions for charging unlawful fees. Class actions for making threats that cannot be legally carried out. Class actions for attempting to collect money that cannot be legally collected. Class actions for failing to give proper notices to credit card holders or proper notices to people who allegedly owe debts. Frankly, I'm one of the most experienced people doing this kind of work in New York. What types of cases can be brought as class actions? You want a case where you can draw a thread between the person who's representing the class and the other people in the class. When someone's been sent a collection letter attempting to collect fees that cannot legally be collected. Say there's no agreement allowing for the collection of attorney's fees, but meanwhile collection letters and lawsuits are being brought trying to collect attorney's fees. That's a thread that can be drawn between all the people. They were all sent that one letter. Another example would be someone goes to open a credit card account. They're given improper notices. That could be a violation of the Truth in Lending Act. You can draw a line between the person who is representing the class, who is given the improper notices, and everyone else in the class. The technical details, the legal details, all very complicated. That's why you need someone with experience like me and the people working in my office. People often ask me, what are the advantages of being a class representative, of starting a class action? You're stepping forward, you are representing those other people. The only way that people are going to be able to enforce their rights and be able to pursue companies that are violating the law is if they can be the representative for a group of other people. No one is going to bring a lawsuit for $29. No one's going to bring a lawsuit for $10, $15. Ask yourself, would you bring a lawsuit for that amount? But you take that $29, you multiply it out by 1 million people, and you're talking $29 million. And then it's worth pursuing the company. That's the advantage. You're stepping forward and you're defending people's rights. How do I choose the right class action attorney? It's difficult. It's hard to get good information about people. You want to look for people who've got experience, people who've been approved by the courts as class counsel, people who've gotten good results. You want to come forward and you want to say to that attorney, how many years have you been doing class action litigation? How many years since you've been out of law school? Also, you shouldn't be afraid to ask for copies of decisions where the attorney has been approved by the court as class counsel. Ask the attorney to send you copies of 1 or 2 decisions. And if the attorney's not willing to give you those, there could be a problem. When you come to the Bromberg Law Office PC, you've got me, Brian Bromberg. I've got more than 15 years experience doing class actions. I've been out of law school more than 20 years and practicing here in New York for that entire time. If you want copies of decisions where I've been approved as class counsel, ask me. I'll be glad to give you 1 or 2, or 3 or 4. This is what you want. You want to see people who've gotten results, people who the courts trust to represent the class. And I'll be glad to show you cases in which the court said, Mr. Bromberg, you've got the experience, you're ready to represent this class.